Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. John Ravenwolf. I was sitting here thinking, it's springtime, and I have this tendency that I use my smoker and my grill and my barbecue and everything all the time, even through the winter. And then I thought, when's the last time I cleaned it? Actually, when's the last time you've ever heard anybody on YouTube actually explain some of their techniques and some of the things that they do? So that's what we're going to talk about today, right? We're going to talk about what I do. Now, hope this helps you. You know, you can take it, for what it is. Let's get started. 3 of the things that I have to have is a good, they call this a heavy duty grill cleaner. Basically, it's like an oven cleaner. It's basically the same thing. The can was $3.50. I think you can get it less than, somewhere else. Something I always love too is Awesome. This stuff is awesome. If you use it straight, you can clean almost anything and everything, including the grease. And then something else I use is what a lot of women use in the kitchen for their pots and pans and things, and I'll show you why here in a minute. Before I go any further, there's something else. If you want to be able to smoke on a gas grill, then you might want to get one of these. It's a pellet smoker tube. It's made of stainless steel. It has an opening in the top. If you don't want to go out and buy a whole bag of pellets to use it, you can also use it to cut it up, your different pieces of wood that you get that you can buy in the bag. Like, for instance, this here is hickory. What I like to do too, by the way, is start out with a charcoal brisket, but I also use this type of material, the lump, that actually helps with the fire, and I can do a pretty good job between all 3 regulating the heat on my smoker. And this is my smoker. It's also a grill. Let me show you what's on the bottom. This is the mistake I made without thinking. If you want to go ahead and grill directly on top instead of smoking, that's what this is for. These handles are so that you can adjust the charcoals up and down to adjust the heat with your meat. I left it in and had to clean it. Did a pretty decent job, but now I'm going to leave it rest down here, and then when I'm finished, then I can just go ahead and close it and put it on the top. These grills that you see on the bottom are actually meant for the firebox, in case you want to do any type of cooking in a pan. Let's say if you want to make your own sauces, or you want to do some beans or whatever, you just put your charcoals here and you put the grates across this way. Now, when I was saying about the briquettes, let's go ahead and get this started and we'll get into the cleaning part of it. I like to use the briquettes, but I also like these Duraflame fire starters. These things are great. You can use them for anything, normally for outdoors, but I like to use them to start my fire, to make sure that everything's going to go fine. And what I'll also do is actually take one of those pieces of hickory and place it right on top. So that way you're getting air from the bottom, but once it begins to burn, it's going to get to the briquettes and then also your wood, and it'll catch. It's a nice slow process, but I found that is one of the easiest for me. Now, you'll notice something that people don't do and maybe don't think of is actually, I always put a piece of aluminum foil on this front. That way, if I pull something off or have a piece of meat and I want to test it, let it rest, I do it here and then just replace this every time. Now, what I do is make sure that you scrub out the bottom. Now you're going to see that sheen to it, that shine. After you clean that and you clean your grates, you want to go ahead, that's what you use the spray for, the nonstick spray. Now here's something that people are not going to expect. I have this habit of sometimes getting my fires a little bit too hot in the starting. And let's look back real quick at this. You can see where the paint has burned off. That's actually bare metal. Not only do I spray the grates in the inside with the nonstick spray, I also spray the outside as a protectant for whenever I put my cover on. There's the cover over top of the gas grill there, or the one for this one laying over top of the gas grill cover. And then underneath I got another smoker, smaller one. That's just for, long-term smokes. Now, what else do I use to clean it? Something like this. I found this and I thought it was so cool because, as you can see, they do get dirty. But check this out. All you have to do, instead of wasting it or trying to clean it, pop it off, put the dirty side towards the handle, put it back on, bingo, brand new. And they give you extras with it as well. I believe I found it at Walmart. So basically, that's it in a nutshell. This is what I do with my smoker. Springtime is here. Let's clean it. Let's get outside and do some fun things with the family and do some barbecuing, do some smoking, invite friends over, and enjoy yourself. That's what summertime and springtime and getting outside is all about. It's about time we put this whole cancel culture and coronavirus and separation aside, where we can actually enjoy fellowship and being around friends and family and breathing the fresh air. So I hope this has helped you out. Some of the things that I do and the mistakes I made, like leaving that charcoal grate in the main body of the grill, and then I had to clean it. So pull your grates out, pull that out if you're going to be smoking and you're using the firebox. It's the best advice I can give you. Oh, and one more thing. Check your grease catch can on the bottom underneath your grill. I didn't show you that. Here, let me show you that right now. That's it, right down there. And if for some other reason that it begins to fall and you don't check it, just get an aluminum pie pan and stick down there on the rack and you should be fine. Oh, so here, look how quickly this fire caught. Now I'm going to let that burn down for about 10-15 minutes, and then I'm just going to go ahead and start piling on the coals, bring it about 250, and I got some ribs and even a steak. I've never heard anybody say about smoking a steak. I'm going to try that today too. So anyway, just a few ideas. Hope it helps you out. Make sure it's clean. It won't affect your taste if it's clean, because if it is dirty, it will. If you have any type of grease, there's a chance of a grease fire. We don't want that. Make sure you do it in an open space. As you can tell, mine is against my chimney, so that I don't have anything extremely close in case something did get out of hand. I have a water hose close. It's not that I'm paranoid, just like to be careful. If it's adults, it's one thing, but if you have pets and children around, it's another. So try to think about those types of things as well. Clear out anything on the ground that might be debris that you would trip over or anything like that. These types of things. It's just common sense, and it just makes barbecuing and smoking a whole lot more fun. So y'all have a great day, have a great weekend. Get a little bit dirty. I guarantee you're gonna have a whole lot more fun, and that grill's gonna last a lot longer. All right, y'all keep straight up there. Take care. God bless. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.